Hello, Wendy here from Harmonizing Energy, Hypnotherapy, and Reiki. So I wanted to share something with you today. Um, we have three brains. We have our brain up here, our heart, and our gut. But yesterday I was watching, and I've seen this before, I was watching Greg Braden, listening to him, and he was talking about the heart brain connection, and that there's a connection that you can make with the heart brain and then also get in the gamma state. And what that will do is when you think from your heart, or when you ask your heart questions and you get in that state, your heart will answer a lot quicker than your brain will. When you ask your brain questions, it's going to go through all of these compartments, and it's going to go through all of the things that you've gone through in the past and all this other stuff to try to give you an answer. But when you ask your heart a question, it's going to immediately happen. But you have to synchronize it and get into that state. It's called the gamma state, and the gamma state is actually a place where you can get the really good hormones going, hormones where you can get the good chemicals going in your body, the things that are used or can be for antidepressants. So I wanted to talk to you about that. And let's go back again about answering the questions for yourself and getting to your heart state. Now, remember, it's answering your questions for yourself. You can't answer the questions for, hi, Max, it's so good to see you, for somebody else. So it's just for you, okay? But it's this place where you can go. And the way you can do it is, and you should do it for 3 days in a row, because it takes about 3 days for all of the neurotransmitters to actually fully develop and get into this flow. So the way you do it is to activate your heart space, and you should do it every morning, is you need to shift your awareness from your brain into your heart. And how do you do that? Because sometimes when you ask somebody, oh, can you shift your awareness from your brain into your heart? And they're like, yeah, I'm doing it right now. But they don't really know because they're thinking about it. So the way to shift it is to actually go ahead, and it helps to gently touch your heart. And when you gently touch an area of your body, you shift your awareness to that part of your body. So when you touch your heart center, you shift your awareness to your heart. So that's the first step. The second step is to slow your breathing down. When we slow our breathing down, it's our body's way of saying that it's safe. That's usually when our body automatically slows down, is when it's in a safe place. So what you're doing is, when you're slowing your breathing down, is you're telling your body that you're safe. So first step is to touch your heart space gently, then slow your breathing down. Also, slowing your breathing down activates that vagus or vagus, whatever you want to say it, nerve, okay? Which is, it starts in the head, and it goes in it, and it touches most of your major organs. Okay, so you activate that vagus nerve, and you slow everything down. And then the third thing you do is you begin feeling a coherence with your brain and your heart coherence. And the way you feel it is with gratitude, all right, with appreciation, and with compassion, or with compassion. So it's one of those three things. If you can feel one of those three things at the same time, then you've got it. Gratitude, appreciation, or compassion. So you get in your heart space, you slow your breathing down, and you get into one of those three feelings. So if you have to spike that feeling by thinking of something that you're grateful for, then that's how you do it. Okay, like, do you have a pet you're grateful for? Do you have a spouse or a partner that you're grateful for? Do you have kids that you're grateful for? What is it? How about appreciation? Thank you, Max. You're beautiful. Okay? Or compassion. What have you been through that makes you compassionate for somebody else? Okay? So you get into that state, and then you can feel the heart-brain connection, and you can feel it. Okay? And the more you do this 3 times, then you can automatically get in. You know what it feels like 3 days in a row. You know what it feels like, so you can automatically get into that state because you already know what it feels like. And then you can start asking your heart questions. Now, one thing I wanted to go over with you is that we actually have, it's proven that we have brain cells in our heart. So what do I mean by that? So I think they did this study or something like that. There was this person that that had a heart transplant. And they had a heart transplant, and they got somebody else's heart transplanted in them. And after they got their heart transplanted in them, after a while, they started craving these things that they never craved before. Things that their body wanted, that they were like, I can't believe this is something that I want because I never wanted it before. Well, come to find out, that person they got that donor heart in them, the person that had that heart before, that had to gave up their life, and they got that heart, that original person who had that heart had those cravings. So see, that's the proof that our heart actually is intelligent and has a brain of its own, and can think for itself and can think for us. So I want you to use that, okay? That's a tool for your toolbox. You can use it for yourself, or you can use it for your clients, okay? 3 days, remember, it takes 72 hours to fully make the change. So you have to use it. All right. Wendy here from Harmonizing Energy, Hypnotherapy, and Reiki. Have a great day. Bye.